How much animal print is too much?
It's about to get wild and fierce up in here.
Rawr. Hello and good morning, everyone. Today is starting off and kicking off conference weekend. It is a time where we go twice a year where we get to listen to the leaders of our church and hear inspiring talks and direction and guidance, and it's always uplifting, always something we look forward to, and it usually starts and ends all around a bunch of yummy food to go with it. I went out on a run this morning, came home, got showered, but my hair is still a little sweaty. I was like, I should eat better, but after this weekend, because it's always a time we eat so much yummy food, right?
Yeah, cause
See, we've got things laid out. So because our kids are kids and they sometimes struggle listening and paying attention for a very long amount of time, we have come up with a system where we have made little buckets that we've used forever, and they say different words on them. So when the kids hear these words, they're able to grab the treat out of that bucket. Now we've done this a couple of different ways where the second that they hear the word prayer, they run up and grab the treat. What I've learned is that's a lot of running through the room. Now we just have a little piece of paper that the kids make a check mark every time they hear this specific word, and then at the end they'll go gather their treats. I think we're gonna do that again, but I have gone through and found some really yummy treats. I bought a couple of things last night that I think will be awesome for the kids to listen and pay attention and also get a sweet treat at the end. What I've chosen this time is I have some wheat thins, some goldfish, candy corn. I know they always love cereal, so I did some Golden Grams, and of course our very favorite Nerds gummy clusters. I'm going to fill each of these buckets with one of these little snacks and set them up in the TV room so they can listen and pay attention. Sound like a good plan?
Mm-hmm. I do this cereal. How about that?
Big helper here this morning. Thank you. Okay, now see what we've got. Golden Grams, Nerds, candy corn, goldfish, and wheat thins. Perfect. You want to go take them over and put them in front of the TV?
Yeah. I'll just grab each of the bucket. So I'll grab one at a time.
Okay. So now that we are completely set up, that's something I should have done last night, but yesterday we were a little bit exhausted. So I set up for conference, everything is ready. I'm just gonna prep some breakfast now. You guys, today we are making cloud pancakes. The only real tradition we have as far as a menu goes for conference is Eggs Benedict. Brandon's parents have made that ever since I can remember, and I think ever since he was a kid, but I reserved that for Sunday. So we're gonna make those tomorrow, and tomorrow I'm making them a little bit different. Instead of doing a English muffin, I'm going to make biscuits. That'll be really yummy. The kids are like, no, we're making Eggs Benedict, but I'm reserving that for tomorrow. So today we are making another staple in the Bingham house, and that is cloud pancakes and coconut syrup. Just barely put my pan in the oven to melt the butter. I'm gonna make up the cloud pancake, make the syrup. Conference has just started. Some of you might actually be wondering where Brandon and Crew are. Crew had a football game at 10 o'clock, so Brandon ran him there, told them I would make them their own breakfast when they got back. Just made the syrup. Breakfast should be coming out in just a minute. We'll eat and listen, and it's gonna be amazing!
Of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
Since Brandon and Crew are gone, they should be home in just a minute. I made them a fresh cloud pancake, and if you guys have never made these, they're really good. Our recipe is on thisishowwebingham.com. You can find the recipe there, and the coconut buttermilk syrup, so good.
Round one of conference, the first session in the books, I would say a smashing success. The kids did pretty well. They did some fun activities. They listened somewhat, got a few snacks and treats, but now it's time to have a quick lunch before we go into round two. Call this halftime effectively. So before the second half begins, we were just kind of scrounging for some fun snacks because the big meal stuff is more like tomorrow, right? Like that's,
yeah, me and Maddie are going out tonight, so we're just gonna...
There is a women's session tonight, so Mom and Maddie are gonna go to that while I hang out here with the kids, so that should be fun for them. They're gonna grab some dinner, go to that session. session. We'll probably do something fun here for dinner. Mom doesn't know that, but she's gonna find out later.
I assumed it.
Fill in our bellies, then fill in our souls next. All right guys, cooking up gourmet. Hey, you said earlier on our Insta stories that I'd be cooking something on the island instead of going to the Cook Islands.
Okay, this is funny.
That's actually very ironic. As you guys know, this microwave is out. It is no longer working, so it's now just a big rectangular clock. And for the time being, this one is the old one from the basement, so we're just gonna cook some spaghettios and meatballs in here.
And keep in mind, we had a very nice breakfast.
It was a very nice breakfast, well prepared. Mac and cheese for lunch, spaghettios and meatballs. I gotta say,
mac and cheese, then you put a little bit of real cheese in it and salt and pepper.
they are both satisfying in their own way, you guys. Come on, you can't tell me that doesn't look good. That's what childhood is made of.
I went up and spruced myself up a bit, got a little sweater on, some real pants and shoes. Decided that we're gonna go hang out with Maddie tonight. I'm gonna go do a girls' night for the women's session of tonight's conference, and we're gonna go grab some food, might do some fun shopping. Make sure you guys are always checking out our Insta stories at This Is How We Bingham, because I will probably be posting all of our stuff there.
Back out here on the porch tonight, you could not make up, you couldn't draw. If you were an artist, you couldn't sketch this perfect of a fall night tonight, you guys. Another fiery orange glowing sunset just lighting up the hillside and the mountains. Those orange leaves are just bright, bright. Everything's just feeling fall, autumn, crisp. The weather's perfect. Mom and Maddie have taken off. They're having a fun girls' night tonight. They're doing some shopping, going out to dinner. We'll be back later. I got my Brexy Doodle here. We got Hazy. We got Rye Guy crew. They got some friends. We went and got a bunch of ice cream. We're just gonna have a ton of fun tonight. Booyah.
Booyah!
Once we come in for the night and it's a little bit dark, have some food, just enjoy the evening together until
We eat ice cream.
until we eat ice cream. That's right, Hazy, until Mom and Maddie get back later tonight. Mom and Maddie are almost back from being out on their girls' night. But I wanted to address two things very quickly, you guys, two orders of business that I wanted to handle right now. First of all, number one, there have been a lot of questions, concerns, curiosities around whether or not we are working on the Mindy Scare Project. Guys, I can tell you right now, if you're following us on Instagram at This Is How We Bingham, there's been a couple of sneak peeks. It is in full effect. I got off to a little bit of a rocky start. This would have been the greatest scare of all time. But I'm like, what is the giggle from the back seat? Maybe one of the most hilarious clips of all Mindy Scare Project history. She completely broke down laughing before she could even get the scare in. But guys, it's going on around every corner in our home the entire month of October. If you're new here, Mindy likes to hide behind things and jump out and scare you, and you never know where she's gonna be. And even if she's not there, the nervousness of wondering if she's going to be there is enough to put everyone on pins and needles all month long. So yes, the Mindy Scare Project going down full effect. Hope to have that out for you traditionally on Halloween Day. So look forward to that. Second order of business, you guys, is the scruff. I need to know from you guys. I don't know where you can vote. I don't know where you can comment, where you can weigh in on this. Maybe head on over to our Instagram if possible. If there are comments, comment below. But I gotta know, guys. Every morning I wake up saying I'm gonna shave it today, and then I convince myself to go one more day. Do I keep it? Do I cut it? You decide. Let me know. The fate of my face is in your hands. The girls are back from their epic fun night out. Maddie, how was it?
It was so fun.
So satisfying, so fun, so great. But guys, the night of fun has not finished just yet. There's still one more amazing thing to do.
Can you guys guess what it is?
We're going off for a little scoot one-wheel ride, just the three of us. You ready to rock?
I'm ready.
Let's go. Wait, you're dressed appropriately.
How much animal print is too much?
No such thing. It's about to get wild and fierce up in here.
Rawr.
Was that fun? Did you enjoy?
It was so fun.
Yeah.
It was like our biggest ride I think we've ever done.
I was gonna say it was, I think, the longest ride we've ever done.
Maybe not as long as going to Adam and Steph's.
Oh yeah.
That may be the biggest ride,
was
but the collectively as a trio, we did what we call our 3-mile loop. That's like our fun walk that the kids remember from like early quarantine days. We would go on a 3-mile loop and we go on a walk on Sundays doing that. So we did that loop, and then we did our traditional quick lap that Mom and I will do sometimes before we go pick up the kids from school. We just have like 10 minutes to do. We combined the two into one epic night ride, and that was the perfect way to finish this day. We also agreed that that ride is on special circumstances only. Like it has to involve Maddie. Probably has to be like a Saturday on a fall night.
If you did it without me, I'd be really
Yeah.
offended.
Oh, in fact, yeah, we better not ever video it if we do it without her. Thanks for hanging with us today.
Awesome.
You guys had a ton of fun out there tonight, right?
Yeah, it was really fun. We shopped, we ate food, we shopped some more.
Oh.
And sadly enough, we didn't really bring home a ton of stuff.
Yeah.
Just more like window shopping, browsing kind of.
Yeah.
Come back tomorrow. We love you guys so much. Thanks for hanging out with us during conference weekend.
It's gonna be an awesome week. We love you guys. See you tomorrow.
Bye. This would have been the greatest scare of all time. But I'm like, what is the giggle from the back seat?